Hello guys, welcome back to Altered Gamer. My name is Bernie and today I'm going to do a video discussion on Street Fighter 5, and this was a game that got a huge backlash, and you probably already know what happened to the game because this is all over the internet. There's tons of YouTubers and whatnot talking and bashing Capcom for what they did with Street Fighter 5, and at this point I have to admit I'm a big fan of Street Fighter 5, and I still have to admit that 5 is definitely not worth the price. And one of the reasons why I think this, it's because it's really lackluster when it comes to single player content. Well, for me personally, because I'm the person who prefers playing with real people than a computer, I think the game is good as it is right now, because I'm the type of person who spend hours on a training mode. I'm the type of person who spend hours watching my replays and how I play. Then, I'm that type of person who likes to be a good fighting game player. But the majority of gamers and majority of people are not like that, okay? Majority of people likes to just grab a controller, mash some buttons and having fun. That's the kind of thing that most of the people are into, okay? But the thing is, the real problem with this, it's the fact that there's a way bigger audience that is casual than an audience that is competitive on this kind of games. So they don't see the appealing of having a game that is more focused on the online play. I personally prefer online play than single player right now, but I understand that people that don't feel like going to the jungle of online fighting games because it's so hard, and people at online they are very good players and whatnot, and because of that there's a lot of people who are not really interested in those parts, and they prefer sticking to their arcade mode and whatnot and playing as 10 characters and have an ending. There's people who prefer that than playing online. I personally prefer online. But the thing is, and this is what Capcom has to think about it, it's the fact that the big audience are the casual people. It's not the competitors, okay? And even though competitors could make a game last longer, okay? And there's a good example, actually. There's a very good example of a game that has been playing for over 15 years. But even though the number of people who play this game is very small. And that is Smash. Melee, okay? I'm not talking about the Wii U, because the Wii U Smash, it's very widely played. The Melee version, it's not really that played, because it's very competitive. The people who play this games are very good players, and it's really unlikely you're going to be better than them because they played this game for so long. But in fact, the Smash game that sold better was actually Brawl, and Brawl is the most hated one. Why is that? Why people loved Brawl? And the whole reason why people loved Brawl, it was because Brawl had tons of single player content. And even though it had an online play, it was the first Smash going online. Brawl had tons of single player content to unlock, characters to unlock, a story mode, some side missions on each character to unlock, there was trophies to collect, there was so many good stuff to play on this game, okay? And it was the best sold Smash game at this time, even though it's probably the most hated Smash of overall Smash players, because it's super floaty and it's not really that fun to play as Melee or Wii U Smash were. But this is just an example of a game that probably sold more because had more single player content, okay? People were like, yes, I got my money's worth it what I've played, okay? And that's one thing that people should be aware. It's the fact that Street Fighter 5, it seems to be more focused on the competitive side. By the way, they are making the modes and everything. Seems like they wanted to really want to push more the game to the as an esport game than an actual game that everyone could enjoy. Even though, and this is very curious, even though they made execution easier, and I'm saying, for example, combos and things like that, it's more easier to pull off on Street Fighter 5. I don't think casual players care much about that. Okay, I don't think players, casual players want to care about one frame links and resets and things like that. I don't really care. It's not their thing. They spend like 10 minutes a day to play their Street Fighter. They don't spend like 6 or 7 playing on a training mode. That's the thing. Okay, and that's the big difference of casual play and competitive play on different games. So I think, sure, Street Fighter 5 needs more single player content. Give a fucking arcade mode, Capcom. Please, dude. This guy's need an arcade mode for some reason. I don't think arcade mode's nothing special, but some people apparently need those, okay? But I think it's weird. It's like how people, like this immense number of people, super angry on Twitter and everything, and then I asked them, did you buy the game? And they're like, no man, of course not. And why you are complaining then? And this is something that bothered me, okay? Like, these people are complaining about the game, they didn't even buy it. Why Capcom should care about their complaints if they didn't spend the money, okay? And that's the thing. I mean, if you want to show Capcom that they are wrong, do not buy the game, okay? It's not complaining, it's not giving, making this fucking tweets saying, hey, fuck Capcom and everything and blah blah blah. Or making a video they really care, because they don't. The only thing that matters is the fact you buy or not buy the fucking game, okay? That's where it hurts more on Capcom's side, okay? If you want to make Capcom suffer, if you want to make Capcom, realize that, gee man, I did something wrong, do not buy the game. As simple as that, okay? And, and blows my fucking mind how people, have that energy to complain and have this energy to, feel angry about the game, but they don't have energy to understand how to play Street Fighter. Okay? It's something that made me think, because I personally hated Soul Calibur 5. But when I played with a friend named Matty, I've learned how to play, and I realized, shit, this shit is good to play, even though it's a way worse game than other Soul Calibur games. But I still had fucking fun with it because I was playing with my friend Matty, and I let that negative energy of losing to make me better, okay? And this is something that makes me think, like, Jesus man. Because I'm not trying to defend Capcom, because I'm the first saying the game is not worth it for the price. I didn't buy the game, I just downloaded it. I'm going to be honest, I downloaded the fucking game because I just wanted to try out. I used someone's account to try out the game for myself and see how it ran on my PC and everything, and just had fun. I thought, like, yeah, this game is fucking good. Has one of the best gameplays I've played on Street Fighter. Has tons of new mechanics, tons of new stuff to try out. But it's missing single player, and the majority of casual players not going to really appreciate this because of that, okay? So that's all for today, guys. Again, thank you for watching. See you guys next video.